A lot of credit to Ohio. They played a game desperate to win, and we didn't come out with that same fire, so you got to give them a lot of credit. Their coaching staff had their guys ready right from the start. Guy next to me played a solid game. Again, we went in the locker room and talked about it a little bit. He's got to be a little bit better on the rebounding, even though he had 7. Still need him to be a better defender, but he's playing amazing right now. Basketball, he's shooting the ball from the perimeter pretty well. I thought they did a good job to try to crowd him, and I thought he did a good job of getting some twos this game. Again, we're getting better, game by game. We got to keep getting better as a team and start figuring out what we need to do, especially when they try to crowd us and do different things like that. And I think he's starting to figure out I can go inside and post up on these guys, and I thought he did a good job of that tonight.
A little bit about the play. Oh, you said, what about the kid from Ohio? Set a tournament scoring record with 34 points. What about his game, Clayton?
Yeah, he played well. He shot the ball extremely well. He hasn't been shooting the ball well. I think he's in the mid-20s, and I think he got that first shot to go, and then it just started pouring down for him. He's a senior. He's a pretty good player. I think he understood what he was trying to do, and we didn't do a good job of really finding the guy and closing out and making him put the ball on the floor. So we didn't do a good job in that sense. I think once he started going, I think maybe we should have tried to put somebody just on him and just to deny him the ball, but we didn't want to really go away from our principles at that time, but he shot the ball really well.
Coach, what about the time difference? Obviously, the game's at 8:30 Portland time. Does that have any effect on your team?
No excuse. We weren't ready. I got to get those guys, up for this game. I know that we took a tough one the night before or the day before, and we got to just be ready to go. I know a lot of excuses, but we didn't play good basketball tonight.
Okay, open it up.
Andrew, you guys obviously struggled the first half. The second half started to get the offense working. What kind of changed at halftime to get that working?
I just talked about moving the ball and passing it. You can't go a game and have close to 80 possessions and you only 0 to 2 passes. You can shoot 50 of them. That's not good. It doesn't make the other team defend, and then it also speeds the game up. Ohio's a really good offensive team, so we didn't really do what we wanted to offensively by moving the ball around and getting guys touches in certain spots. So they did a really good job of really pushing that pace and making sure we played the same way.
And now obviously you guys have more 24 hours off and not playing games at all. What do you want to see from your team in terms of the growth until the game Sunday?
They've grown every game. They've learned everything. Everything's new for a lot of these guys. I think this is your fourth game playing, so it's new for him, or 6th, I think. It's new for him, and so all these guys got to start figuring out what it takes to win. And when you're playing against teams that are desperate, we got to be that same way, And I don't think it fully hits them until they experience it. And I think we'll come out on Sunday and be a much better team.